grab enough gold. Let's grab 64.
Okay. These
Okay.
power rails are extremely useful for getting your minecart around faster without the use of the pesky furnace minecart.
This is how you make it. You get 6. Very similar to the actual rail design, which everybody has learned to know and love. You fell off the bike. Flip that lever. Give it some power. Oh yeah. Push this off. And instead of stopping, it propels it. And it makes its way to the end. Over here, this is a more sleek design of basically the same thing. But this is known as a detector rail. When you put a minecart on it, it detects and outputs, and it outputs power to an adjacent block. So it could say it doesn't work with lamps. Let's put a piece of redstone here. That'll be a good example. You can power that redstone, and you can have that running to a piston door. Maybe in front of this. Maybe you could watch MC Tech, and you could learn how to make a gate, and you could implement these detector rails into the Hockler 5's gate design. But instead of having that, you just slide it down. That powers that. And the reason I have one on either side is now you can go the other way, and it still powers it. Nifty, huh?
Very good. Moving on.
What's next on our agenda, Mr. Hockler?
No Caleb, the other straight.
Okay.
Quite a familiar phrase.
Yeah.
This is simply showing you that a lever can switch the position of a track, going from left to right. A pressure plate may be used, but it would be less effective in going both directions.
One at a time. You can
It's
first.
synchronized.
There you go. And as you see, it can go either direction in a very small package. Over here,
Good old
you've seen
minecarts.
dispensers,
Okay.
but they're pretty ugly looking. They don't have the best interface. You don't want to see that in your house, dispensing saplings all over the place at a rapid rate. So you're gonna want to acquire yourself one of these. Also known as, you can put any block in front of a dispenser, and it will dispense.
Wow, look at
through the
that
block. Crafting table still dispenses through the block.
This one dispenses pine sapling. That's fancy.
It is. Alright, what's down here? I know you used some of these in one of your old worlds to make a musical house of wonder.
Yes, I did. Those were the good old days. The next, Wolfgang Mozart. Okay, this is basically just note blocks in their simplicity. And you can change the beat.
In survival mode, you would be able to just punch the block. It would not change the beat, and it would do the same thing as applying a redstone current to it. But this is creative mode, and we would destroy the block. Over here, this takes a couple of things we've already learned, that applying a redstone to a note block outputs sound, and a repeater going into a block outputs redstone on the other side. So we get this, it works its way through.
Very good. I also like to add that different types of blocks under note blocks give them a different type of instrument.
Right.
Like a glass might make a different sound instead of just drums. But anyway.
I'm pretty sure with dirt, it gives a piano sound.
Probably. I know there's at least 4 different types of instruments.
I've seen many videos on just music made using these, and I will link a couple in the description just in case you want to go watch some amazing creations with hosts. I can't do that, and those will not be in the series. Let's move on to pistons.
You mean like in a car engine?
Nope. But actually,
Definitely not.
they're fairly similar. In a car engine, a piston goes up and down. It uses the forces of the combusting gas to force itself up and down. Over here, it just uses redstone to go up and down. Now, it extends, pushing up the sand, and it retracts. Notice how the sand does not stay on the block. It only falls because this block experiences normal physics. It experiences normal Newtonian physics, I should say. You extend this block.
Otherwise known as gravity.
This stays with it all the time. Now, I'm going to grab another block, show you how it works when you have an item that does not experience Newtonian physics. That block retracts and pulls it, while that block leaves it hanging in the air. Let's see. What do we have down here?
Trouble with the button.
Everybody's had this happen to them. You're playing on a server. There's not a lot of lag, but there's a little bit of lag. You hit a button and then you try to walk through a door and you just don't make it through. Like you hit the button, la da da da. Dang it. La da da da. Dang it. Come on, let me keep it going. But it doesn't work.
Dang it.
Well, this is kind of just like a teaser into the next few episodes of this. I learned this. I will link the original video where I learned how to make this. Learned this from a man named Luclin. A lot of you might know him. His YouTube channel is Minecraft Workbench, but it's abbreviated MinecraftWB. This is known as a T flip-flop, one of the most useful circuits. And actually, although complicated looking, the most simple. I can actually explain why this one happens. The thing is, you have two pistons fighting over a block of sandstone. With Minecraft physics, when one piston is powered, the succeeding piston fails to extend. But then when you power it again, the opposite reaction happens, so it just alternates back and forth. Up here, they are constantly powered, but this button powers that, and they alternate positions because of that. They are powered at the same time, and they are forcing against each other, so they alternate whenever power is implemented. Whenever you implement power and it switches, power comes down. But why does this happen? The thing is, this piston arm is a translucent block. So this block is made to not have power go through it. Glass is another translucent block that power cannot go through, and I will show that in a minute. But when you shift it into the on state, this block is powered, and it powers every adjacent block around it. So it powers this redstone, and it goes over, and it powers this door. But you might be thinking, oh, well, I can do that with a lever. With this, you can have as many inputs as you want, as long as they come to these two pieces of redstone. You could have 1,000 inputs. You could put an input there. You could drop a piece of stone there and put an input there if you so desired. The same effect will still be observed. So you can have a button on the inside and the outside, and when you hit it, it experiences the same physics as a lever. You can walk through it, you can walk back and forth, you can walk through and you don't have to slam the door in your buddy's face. You can walk through like you're holding it for him, like a nice person would. And then you can close it from the other side, and you can still have the protection of an iron door. But into why this works, I'm going to remove that really quick. Grab a piece of glass. Get a new redstone torch. Now, we'll hit this, and you'll notice that nothing happens. This is a very brief and straight to the point definition of a translucent block. A translucent block in Minecraft is a block that you can see through, because that is what translucent means. But when Notch implemented redstone to begin with, he made translucent blocks not carry a redstone current. They are the insulators of Minecraft, while every other block is a conductor. So instead of having the normal output of power, you have a piece of glass keeping the power from being outputted because it is an insulator. What we can do is we can break that, we can grab ourselves a block, grab a new redstone torch, and place it back. Because that is not an insulating block, that is a conducting block, it outputs the power of that redstone torch. And this is why I love redstone.
It's really amazing stuff.
You can do some pretty
Do
cool
so
stuff.
much with it.
I would like to thank all of you for stopping by, and I hope you guys return to see the next episode, and comment, rate, subscribe, and be sure to subscribe to the Hockler5 to watch his MC Tech videos. He's hoping to start that series back up soon. He made one
Yeah, I
video
haven't
and
been
it
on
just
in a
kinda
while.
fell off the face of the earth. But he's got some other pretty good videos you guys might want to check out. So, see ya.